Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show. Happy Friday. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I hope you have had a great off day. Those of you here in the States, thank you for being with us. I know it's a busy weekend, busy day. So thank you. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you check in with us. Say hi in the comments and tell us where you're tuning in from. And of course, if you're finding us for the first time, make sure you like our pages and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You always want to make sure you don't miss a show, right? And then there's a second incentive to keep commenting throughout the show. We have a live winner every single show. You get a chance to win a $25 gift card for the GE Design store. So everybody, happy weekend. We kick off every Friday with a little something liquid in a glass, a pretty one. And I thought this one is actually bringing it back from last year, I believe. I'm calling the cocktail of the day a Thanksgiving sparkler. Pretty easy to make. Some vodka, some Palma liqueur, which is pomegranate liqueur. You can, of course, just replace it with orange liqueur, a little bit of apple cider, and cranberry juice. A little grenadine if you want more sweetness and a more red color. But then you top it all with either champagne if you fancy, or just some sparkling water. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Mr. HP is here behind the computer.
Situation
behind the control board. There he is. So we are still in Minnesota. Minnesota's been real kind to us and not dipped into actually not really any freezing temperatures these past few days. Just a couple in the beginning. So it's been a lovely Thanksgiving for us. And since we are here and it's a Friday, Mr. HP, do you have a word of the day that fits today and maybe that fits yesterday?
I do have a word of the day.
What is the word of the day?
I'll turn my mic on, but it's going to repeat.
Oh, okay. Can they hear you? Do I have to repeat? Chillin'. That is perfect. That's what we did yesterday. We were just chillin'. And that means, oh, not like that though. We could have been so much worse. We were chilling, taking it easy, right? Chilling is just taking it easy. You sometimes add a phrase to it. Yeah, chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
It doesn't make sense though, but it rhymes, so that makes sense. Makes sense to your brain. Yeah, so chilling, everybody. Hope you all are chilling and not stuck in line buying Black Friday deals somewhere. I hope you're just enjoying the day and the long weekend. Maybe some of you have to go to work. Well, that's okay. We have a pretty quiet warehouse. We just have Kara with us here to make sure that we do what we're supposed to do here on the set. Let's check out, speaking of the set, let's check out our quilts that we have here. I picked some of my favorites that, were around and they really are for the spirit of the season. Alpine Ski is on the wall. This is our kit. We still have some kits available. It's been a hit because it's so easy to make. I literally made this quilt top in 3 hours. And I know you can do that. Or maybe 4 or 5. Very easy. The kit comes with everything, including the backing. So you don't have to worry about it. You can also buy it and just save it because fabric doesn't go bad. Then we have the jewel made from Snowy Tidings. And that one is in the corner. This one is perfect to last into the winter months of January, February. It's a nice, fun snowman print. And then we have on the cabinet a beautiful Christmas line called Cheer and Merriment, but it's not so Christmassy that you can kind of leave it out. And people wouldn't really know if it's folded on a shelf or something. But that's Algorithm, a version of Algorithm that I had talked about in a show that I did, to use one single fabric for that accent strip. And then laying on top of that is a little table runner. And it's a little Kim, one of our free patterns made from a charm pack. We made it from a peppermint bark charm pack. So very cute. I love, love, love how this one turns out. Really easy to do with a mini ruler. So I might just be snatching this one with me to Florida. We don't have any Christmas stuff in Florida. That's what I was just realizing. So we have to have a little something for the season. A little something. Well, I hope you all had a really stuffed day yesterday. Had some good food and celebrated Thanksgiving. Those of you here in the States celebrating Thanksgiving. We did. I didn't cook much. I did a little bit. But since we're not sticking around long, I didn't want to leave my fridge full of leftovers and good food. So we actually took advantage of some of the offerings locally and went to dinner. Went to this big buffet. And it was very nice to just walk in and dive in.
Leave the dishes.
Huh?
Leave the dishes for someone else.
Oh, yeah. Leave the dishes. That was perfect. I did a little bit of breakfast, though, but that's easy. And then we just chilled and watched football and hung out. My parents are visiting us in town for a few days. Then they're going to fly out to Portland and visit Johan for a few days. And then they're going to come down to Florida for the big day.
You got to go in and say hi.
You have to come on. So
Yeah.
my parents' names are Gisli and Emma. So say hi to Gisli and Emma, everybody. There's my dad. And come on, Mom. Oh, that's all. Say hi.
Hi.
So we're also seeing the GE warehouse for the first time. They have never been here. So that's why they wanted to come to Minnesota first. Because, get a little bit more than just Florida sun. So what do you think of GE Designs?
It's amazing.
Just amazing.
Bigger than they thought,
Yes.
I think. So everybody give a toast to Mom and Dad. They're here in town from Iceland. And we have more people coming this weekend. So thank you.
Yay, Mom and Dad. Yay.
Some of the comments there, thank your parents for such a creative, wonderful daughter.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Lots of greetings.
Here.
All right, so let's talk about what's been going on at GE Designs. If you missed our show earlier this week, we kicked off our Advent season with our first free Advent project, tutorial and pattern. So we played the video for you. You can now find it on YouTube and find it on our blog, find it in our videos. It's the bowl cozy. So we made these really awesome bowl cozies. Quilt as you go. I don't know if you don't know what bowl cozies are. It's perfect to put your bowl of soup in, and then you can pop it right in the microwave in the cozy, and it keeps your fingers protected as you pull it out. You know those bowls, they get really hot and you can't touch them? It both keeps them fingers protected, and then you can also use it for really cold bowls of ice cream, but it's great to serve in them. You just want to make sure to use all cotton everything, cotton batting, cotton fabric, and cotton thread, and no metallics on the fabrics, because you don't want any sparks when you put it in the microwave. But they are really great. You can just use them to serve. You can use them as little popcorn bowls, and we have two sizes. I showed you in the video how to make the smaller size with a reversible little square. And then I made also just one from this larger size which is great for serving plates, you know, casseroles, so you can warm up quick, like side dishes and keep them warm and things like that. So we have, if you didn't get the Advent box, we have both a smaller size already pre-cut batting and the larger size pre-cut batting. So both packs will make 4 cozies. And we also have the template, the Creative Grids template. If you want to cut your batting yourself from your batting scraps, we have the template for that too. So, and one tool that I used in the video that's very helpful, the little point-to-point turner. So that's all in stock. I know you guys have been really busy ordering this week to get it shipped so that you can make some of these for gifts. And just know there's still plenty of time to get these quick ones done. They go pretty fast. So anybody get started already on some bowl cozies? I saw some people posted in the crew. So they're really great gifts. They really are great gifts because that's something that people use all the time. You can wash them and use them over and over. And anybody put stuff in the microwave. Big bowl of soup, anything. Little dip to heat up. So that was our first one. Our second one will be posted this coming Tuesday, which is going to be what? That's still November 30th? 29th, November 29th is our next project. So project number 2. Excited for that already. So any questions on the first one, on the bowl cozies, throw them out in the comments. So, all right, so somebody was saying make sure you follow the instructions on how long to heat. I wouldn't put this in the microwave for really long at a time, just a little bit at a time and then stir. I do that anyways because you want to stir your food because it warms up unevenly sometimes. So you want to just do little bits at a time. Okay, can't wait for project number 2. Oh, Patricia said her sister already ordered up some bowl cozy, so I love that. So, let's see. Linda says she made a boatload last year for gifts, and everybody loved them. This is such a great gift. It's something that people will always use and love. All right, so I wanted to talk about our Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Weekend sale. So we are doing a sale, a really awesome deal on some 1 yard, some mystery bundles and remnant bundles. So I'm going to show you what we have. We started yesterday, so it's already been going. Some things are selling out, but still have a lot left. So check it out if you get a chance over the weekend. So the sale runs through Monday. I showed you on Tuesday some of the things on that we have for sale. So we made a lot of 1 yard packs of 3 where I kind of coordinated 3 different 1 yards together. These are a great deal for $19.95 for 3 yards. That's a phenomenal deal. It's under $7 a yard. And then we also have a 5-pack of 1 yards, those are mystery bundles. So with the 3s, you can pick and you get exactly what is shown and listed. In our mystery bags, you get 5 for $29.95. So that's an insanely low price. That's pretty much cost price for fabric, but it's all new Quilt Shop quality fabric. But you don't know what 5 fabrics you get, so it's a mystery. So those are our second big offers. And then many of you probably are familiar with our mystery bundles. So our mystery bundles are half yard bundles, 12 pieces, so a total of 6 yards. And they come in, we are doing a buy 2, get 1 free for those, which means that there's 6 yards in a pack. And for 2, they priced at $63, so $126 for 2, but you get 3. So you get 18 yards for $126, which is $7 a yard, which is unheard of as well. And again, this is just leftovers from our bundles, from our basics. So they're really great fabrics. And even though each bundle isn't coordinated, you get a couple or 2 or 3 or 4. there's ways to coordinate multiple quilts in one. And then a couple more I wanted to talk about our, we call them forget-me-nots. Those are our remnant packs. I call them forget-me-nots because these are just as good fabrics, even though they're remnants. You know, it just sounds so bad, but they're just the ends of the bolts. And so these are different sizes. So they can be anywhere from 4 inches, and they're always salvage to salvage, 4 inches up to 16-inch pieces. And we put enough in there that it's at least 5 yards of continuous, you know, you get at least 5 usable yards out of each pack. They're $45, but again, if you buy 2, you get 1 free. So that means $90 for 15 yards, which is $6 a yard. Again, perfect fabric. And I'm even seeing there's some weather report that we just had not too long ago. There's some basics in here, some dot. There's stuff that is sold out, Tulip Tango. There's some glyphs, some Free Spirit fabric. There's some great stuff in here. So check that out. We have the same thing going on with our scrappy strips. So if you like strip quilts, we have these bags of strips, which are 2.5 pounds of strips, anywhere from 1.5 to probably 3-4 inches, that you can chop up into whatever strips you need. Those are 2 for 1 as well. You order 2, you get 3, 1 free. Not 2 for 1. Or buy 2, get 1 free. So check it out. Check it out. And you don't have to do anything about adding the free one. If you place 2 in your cart, we would all automatically add a 3rd. And this goes for all of our mystery bundles, not just our 12-piece ones. We have some 6-piece, more themed ones. We have a 6-piece winter, Christmas one. We have a 6-piece fall, Halloween one. So check that out. And we still have some hope for Ukraine ones. So check it out and you'll get lots of extra fabric. And these are all really good to like just throw in your stash for basics, add to other things. So again, while supplies last. So I hope we have some throughout the weekend, but it's not guaranteed. Some of those 1-yard packs are already being sold out, and we're running out of some of those. But still, some of the mysteries and the forget-me-nots for sure. So check it out, and the mystery 1-yards as well. So any questions on that? I can answer that. Do you see any questions pop up about this? So Brenda's asking, you guys were asking for a bundle for Bonnie's Mystery. I know that kicks off, I believe, today. And this totally was something I blanked on. So what I will do today, I will take photos of my pulls and I will post that in the crew on Facebook, and we will put it up on our blog. So I actually have already done the pull. It just totally blanked on me that I had talked about showing it today. There's a lot going on. So I will show you that. So I have a pull from using her colors, just from our 1-yards, and then I have a pull from what I would do to switch up the colors just a little bit for fun. So I promise I will put that in the crew and then on our blog, and I'll share it next week. All right, did you ever put together some Chilhowie? Oh, that's the Bonnie one. That's what I was just talking about. That's her new mystery. Mom does not quilt, but she's very creative. She has sewn a lot. She sewn our clothes when we were little, and more so out of necessity. But she's very creative. She loves to craft and do other stuff. We have a lot of artists in our family, not necessarily quilters, but different mediums. All right. I love your imaginary Bonnie pulls. Yes, I wish I actually had a couple people make a quilt out of those imaginary pulls, and that was really exciting for me because I will never have time to make it. All right, so let's move on to some of our new stuff. Elena asked me, did I ever actually make a Bonnie Hunter quilt? Yes, I have made one. Back in the day. So, I do get credit for that. But nowadays, I really only have time to work on my stuff because there's always too many new ideas. So let's take a look at some of our new fabric. I've been waiting for this beautiful line that I'm going to show you first. I'm just going to make sure I get this red cocktail out of the way. This could be dangerous next to fabric, so.
Whoa. Breaking the rules.
So I'm gonna get that out of the way. And start with this line. This was a pre-order. It's called Happiness Blooms. And it is a depth strain line from Moda. And I love, love, love this because I really limited the colorway to just 3 colors. And they are so nice and soft. We start off with this nice deep, it's a brownish black, I would say. So it's a dark, dark, dark brown. And then this really nice powdery blue, and then a sage green. So start with these dark brown ones. So we have, the white is showing up a little too bright. So it is more of an off-white, and the flowers with some gray accents. And then we have another floral that has more of the ferns and leaves in it. Love this. I love this green color. And then we have a typography quilt, typography print that says family, together, home, love. That's a beautiful, beautiful print. So then we bring in some of the greens, a tone on tone, ferns, and then going into the lighter sage green. I love this color. So nice and soothing with a small floral. We have a geometric print that's kind of like leaves. And then again, the ferns in the lighter green. So I love the shades of green, that it's not just one tone. Then we going into a little bit of blue. So it's that blue undertone with the ferns and different shades of the blue. We have the geometric print here in the blue, and you'll probably not see a whole lot of difference on screen between these 2 colorways. It's more in real life, I should say. And then we have the ferns in the blue. And then last but not least, we have this print here that has the white on the blue color. Very, very pretty. So this is Happiness Blooms. This is the bundle. Selling separately is a panel that is beautiful with very meaningful words. Together is our favorite place to be. Family, always, forever, no matter what. Family is everything. So there's 8 different ones. Happiness blooms in a home filled with love. Hold your loved ones close. My family is my treasure. Home is my happy place. A family is a little world created by love. So there it is. This panel, like I said, is sold separately, but from the line. Then we have just a few prints in 1 yards that are not in the line. We have a tone on tone, that same fern print in call it like a washed white. So it's like an ivory, not quite cream. And then we have 3 types of solids that, so we have a watercolor, the color is called whitewashed. So the watercolor in that, so it's a really subtle watercolor texture. And we have it in the slate, and then we have it in the darker green, in the moss color. So these are all part of the line, but not in the bundle. Oh, and I forgot. No, that's not the same. All right, so then I did my pull. So let's start with a couple of the browns. So I did the Grunge Winter Coal, has a little bit of gray in that brown. And then I did a Seeds Smoke because I felt like this would be a nice bridge between all the white in here with everything else. For the greens, I did a little bit of a shade. The Bumbleberries in the Sage has a little bit of the dark and the light in it. And then the Vienna Green is a very nice light one, tones with some of the lighter tones in here. Then we have some blues, and also I did pop in a little bit darker. I started with the Dash Flow in the Bayou, and yes, it is darker than most of these, but it would bring in a little more interest. Then I did the London Blue from Bon Voyage, and Vienna Green is also from Bon Voyage. And then a grunge, it's called grunge blue, a very nice light blue with some of those tones in here, works very nicely. I found a stripe, also from Bon Voyage, the diagonal stripe, the green with the blue and the white. And then this awesome small diagonal plaid from Flirt. It says black, but it's really that same tone, that really nice dark brown. So this is Home is My Happy Place. We do have the whitewashed in a 3-yard, and then also the ferns in a 3-yard as well. Now I should say that this line also came with a couple of 108 wide backs, which are super cool. So we have those in both 1 yards and 3 yards. It's a plaid back. We have both the eucalyptus and then the black, which is really a dark brown. So this would be very cool for a wide back. So we have 108s in both 3 yards and 1 yards. Happiness Blooms. There it is. What do you think of a colorway like this? It's very soothing. I think this would appeal to a lot of people. So then we have another one, completely different, a little more traditional. This is just a small line here. Let me move these. And this one is called Essence of Peace. Just a 6-piece bundle. This is from Staff Fabrics, which is a Danish company. So I always love their unique take on things and their unique colors. So I'm going to start with this print here. So I like the really nice layered look of the artwork. So we have little blooms and some branches in between, and all these colors. There's a dark teal, and then there's all the other colors kind of mixed in with a light blue. So going into a more of a light blue, spaced out print, a little more spaced out with the leaves and little blooms. And that's a real characteristic of Scandinavian prints, is leaving some space. Then we have this really nice aqua print that is all the leaves with just touches of the darker teal in here and touches of green. So it really tones well with the bright ones in this print. Then we have a multicolored type of print, so all these kind of stamped leaves. So it has the teals, it has the browns, the rusty reds that you can see in the other prints. And then that ties in with this print, which I love this texture. This really cool color is very in today. And then we finish it off with a light background print that has a mix of a little bit of typography, lots of texture, and then just the blooms on top. And so it's just kind of like a book print, but you can't, it's too blurred to even read the letters. But I think it's just beautiful. So I did a fabric pull with this just to mix in, because they are all quite busy prints. So I love mixing stuff with it. We're gonna start on the teal end with a deco stitch in the Abyss, a perfect mix here. And then kind of easing into the lighter blue, I went with a cross stitch in the teal, and then the Spectrostatic in the dusty blue would mix well to tie these three together. And then the teal, I would use the color wash texture in the Sea Glass. So then going into more of the reddish prints, the deco stitch Rosebud, great perfect match. Ooh, it matches my shirt too, look at that. And then a little bit more rusty is the Jacks and the Rust, also a great choice with it. For the cream color, or this more tan, so grunge tan is great for that. And then wanting to lighten it up but still keep the same texture, the color wash and the scribble, the gesso color. has that dark hues with a little bit lighter bits in between. Now for an accent color or the darkest hue, I would go with something like the Dash Flow Falcon, because this could mix with the backbone of this print, which is a really dark brownish gray, but having the texture so it's not too harsh coming in as a solid or anything. So this is Essence of Peace, just a little six-piece bundle, very Scandinavian, great to mix in with other things. So just love that one. Perfect for table runners, little projects. Just love it. Then last but not least, I wanted to show you we've been getting some great additions to our basic lines as, Oh, too many. I mean, this would look good in so many things. It's just the look of the prints just really say it all. I want to talk about this print because I ordered it for 1 yard. It's just called Bird. So it's from Dear Stella. But I have so many friends that love birding and are into birds. So I just fell in love with this print. So it has all of these birds and it has the names on them. So we have robin, wood thrush, oriole, nuthatch, blackbird, bluebird. So I just thought it was really fun for any kind of bags or cool things. And I ordered 2 different basics with it, but we have a lot more in that same one. This is called Crimp. So we have the aqua color, the really light blue, and then the sand, which really goes great with the background of this. So great background fabric. And then we have lots of new colors for our Spectrostatic basic, which is a Juicy Juice for Andover. So let me just show you some of these colors. So more muted colors, which is kind of the trend today. We have a dusty blue and hyacinth. We have brick, nice brick color. We have seashell, which is a really nice peachy pink. The baby blue, which you saw earlier. The forever teal, a very peacock color teal. We have papyrus, which is a more like a tan. And I love that the specks on it are darker brown. We have hollyhock, a nice brighter yellow, light yellow. We have a wisteria, a beautiful kind of a mauvey lilac. We have a shark skin, perfect gray, kind of a brownish gray. And then we have squash, which I love. And look, it goes really well with the oriole bird. And then we have sweet pea, kind of a lighter medium green. So really beautiful colors that I'm excited to bring into some of my fabric pulls that just fit perfectly. I love the spectrostatic texture because it's irregular and just gives you a little interest over just a solid. Spectrostatic. Spectrostatic, yes. So that is our new stuff today. I should show you a few more things that are not fabric. And I thought instead of giving you a whole show with some of my Christmas gift giving ideas, I would give you little bits at a time. You know I love my Yazzie organizing bags. We've had the Crafter's Companion for a long time, and it's really these bags with lots of compartments. And then the Ultimate Thread Organizer is actually what I store my thread in, and it's a few different, I think it's 4 pages in there. It holds 100+ thread spools. So then we went to Quilt Market and I actually met Mrs. Yasmita. So Miss Yazzie, we met her and she's an amazing human. The bag lady, she calls herself. She was just really fun to talk to, wasn't she? Oh gosh. So we have now 4 new bags that I wanted to show you. We have a small thread organizer, which is great for to grab for retreats and go into classes. So it's really just opens up and it has 2 compartments on the inside, and then some elastic, and then other 2 on the outside, clear compartments. And you just, it's like a little wallet. You just close it up and you grab it along. Then we have the mini the organizer. Let me make sure that I got the name. So let's look at the overhead. So I have them here on the table. So this is the square organizer. It is called, just so I say it right. So it's a mini organizer, but large. So mini organizer, large. So it's kind of like a rectangular box with a zipper that goes around. And then you have, these are stuck in here. So you have different size compartments inside. I just love these. And then you have more in the base, in the bottom. You have another zipper to put stuff in the bottom, and you can place things in here, and then these fall on top and just close up. So we have this size, and then we have the petite, even smaller. So for just a little small sewing kit, I think this one is great for, you know, jewelry to travel with and things like that. And I actually got another from her jewelry one. And then we have the storage box, which is a little bit bigger. So this would fit like your blocks and things. You open it up this way, and it has 2 compartments. And these are loose in there, so you can take them out, pull them out, and it has lots of little compartments. And then 2 big spaces that are separated that you can put, you know, bigger things, and then these could just stack in there like that. So I love these. I love the Yazzie bags. They're so well made and just make your organizing life so much better. So that's the one I have. And then of course we have some great little glam bags too that work really great for little gifts because they are a really good price. And then I wanted to remind you of our irons. That's always, if you're looking to, you know, what to put on your wish list, we have our Velocity irons. We have the reliable Velocity, the ultimate one. This is the one I use every day for quilting. We do have the Maven, which is the ironing steam station with the big canister. Well, I can't even point this out. So we have those and a travel iron. My favorite travel iron is the Steam Fast. This little guy has steam and does it all, and is tiny and compact and great to take along. I always used to travel with this when I was teaching. It would go in my bag with my sewing machine in my carry-on bag if I were staying somewhere for a while. So these are all great choices for that wish list of yours, and I'll be showing you more going forward here. So just let me know if you'd like to see anything specific. I can demonstrate it. But that's about it from us today, this Friday. This Black Friday. Don't forget to check out our sale. But do you have a live winner, Mr. HP? I think I can grab my drink back.
I sure do.
You do have a winner.
And let's get a drum roll.
Oh, Cheryl Burke-Perkinson. Congratulations, Cheryl. $25 gift card is yours. Just send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com and we will get you your gift card. And then we will see you back live after the long weekend, after our Cyber Monday sale on Tuesday for our second Advent project. Tuesday, November 29th at 4 p.m. Central Time. We'll be back in Studio B and getting ready for a really busy week, as you can imagine, those of you who've been following along. And then, of course, the following Friday will be November. No, that's not November. No, that's the wrong one. That's going to be December 2nd at 12 p.m. And we're going to have some guest hosts because we're a little busy. Nancy and Kara are going to host the show with some fun stuff. So make sure you tune in next week for our shows. And I can't wait to see you then and show you the second Advent project going live on the 29th. But that's it for us. Again, we wish you all and your families a happy Thanksgiving, happy holiday weekend. And we will see you all next week, and it'll be almost December. Oh, yay! Bye, everybody.